Everybody say hi, YouTube. They do need to run my own cable direct. Like, genuinely at this point, like, I pay them so much money. God damn, I drank a giant root beer and it's fucking whoo. And I have had Spectrum for years. And, like, at this point, come on, guys. Like, I tell them every time, I'm like, I stream on Twitch. Like, that's what I do. Hello, thank you so much for being here. Just so you know. Hello, hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. This is gonna be a short VOD. I'm very sorry. Yesterday, I didn't record the stream. It was like 3.5 hours, and it was probably our best stream yet. And there is no VOD on YouTube. There will only be a VOD on Twitch. I am so sorry. I couldn't download it. I tried like 3 different extensions to download a Twitch VOD, and they don't work. They download, like, you have to use these like back channel things, and there's just no way to do it directly from Twitch and do it. Sound is Gucci, frames are decent. Okay. If we can work with it, we can work with it. But we probably won't play fucking Dark Souls. So I'm gonna switch I'm gonna switch the stream so that, how do I do that? I know there's a way to do that. I did it once, I'm gonna do it again. I've done it before, I'll do it again. I just have to change, how do I do this? My stream is experiencing issues. I'm aware, thank you for letting me know. How do I did this once, how did I do it last time? Hold up, guys, I'm gonna figure this out. I think I have to go into Twitch. I'm gonna go into Twitch. I'm gonna go to my channel. I'm gonna go to this, and I'm going to edit. No, I don't think I did it on, how did I do it last time? Fuck. It's fine when I'm not moving. Okay, I'm just gonna stay perfectly still. No stretch breaks, because if I stretch, we're gonna be moving. I'm glad the sound is working. All that matters is that you can hear me. Also, isn't this fun? Spectrum is fucking me. I'm gonna put that right here. Fuck Spectrum. I know it's not their fault. It's probably the weather. It's probably a squirrel. There are so many squirrels where I live. So I'm imagining it's a squirrel chewed through a fucking cable, or the cable got damaged from like snow or something, but they fixed it last week. So I'm very frustrated that it's fucked up again. And this has been going on for 2 weeks, and I'm just like, man, like, give me a break, okay? Chat needs me. Chat needs me, and I need to be there for chat, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna change, how do I change what the stream is? Because I said it was gonna be Dark Souls, it's no longer Dark Souls. So I gotta figure out how to do that. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna play around. But how are you guys doing? How's everybody's day? I've had a day. There we go, found it. Okay. Just kidding. My upload speed is fucked again. Is in the gutter again. There we go. I can't say fucked in the thumbnail. That would be bad. Twitch category, just chatting. Just chatting. No longer a mature game. Update. Okay, slay. Slay. All right, speaking of, who is the stretch video lady? Oh my God, let me find her channel and I'll put her on for you guys because she's amazing. I love her so much. Oh my God, I wish I could remember her name. Okay, Julia Reppel Mobility. I will pull up her page and you guys can check her out. She's literally the best. Let me pull her up for you. This girl. This is who I use for all of my mobility. Go follow her. Like, mobility, she's the GOAT. I love her so much. I'm so serious. Check her out. She's fucking amazing. So, this is not a mature game, just a mature yap. Very mature yap. Very mature. Very mature. Very mature. Oh, you went on a date? Tell us about your date, Kerrigan. Oh my God. Oh my God, stream streak. Woo! Stream streak, Jays. You lifted weights for the first time, Couch? Oh my God. Well, not the first time, but in like 20 years. Congratulations. You're going to feel like shit, but hey, that means it's working. That means it's fucking working. She said she streams. Let's check it out. Genuinely. I mean, I'm so grateful that they always are like, oh, we'll be there tomorrow. They're always like, we can get you in tomorrow. But it's just like, ugh. Fuck. I should have checked my upload speeds this morning because I was uploading a bunch of TikToks and it took forever to upload them. And in my head, I was just like, that's weird. But I'm used to it because my upload speed has been fucked for so long. But yeah, that's on me. I should have checked before I started stream. I should have checked. But in my head, when they tell me something's fixed, I think it's fixed. Wasn't fixed. Anyways, that's my mobility girl. Check her out. Oh my God, thank you, Manosa. Thank you. Or yes, did I say that right? Manosa. That's cool. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, you can use your Prime to subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, I would appreciate you using your Prime. But if you want to give me your money too, that's cool. But just know you don't have to. It's not expected. Oh my God, coffee and a walk. Hey, I'm glad it was a nice time. You never know. I always say give it 2 dates, unless it's atrocious. If you're like lukewarm about it, give it 2. If it's like, just 1 is enough. But anyways, that's our stretch lady. She's fucking amazing. If you need mobility work, stretch work, anything, check her out. She's awesome. She also has like strength and Pilates and stuff. I don't do strength and Pilates, but like if you want that, there you go. So anyways, I'm going to take it off the screen now. More subs, more frames. Hey, sub more, guys. Sub so the frames stop dropping. I'm kidding. Don't do that. But anyways. Hello, Pickle. You're also on a stream streak. Oh my God. Guys. Wow. Wow. Thank you. But anyways, my day was good. The frame is fucking framing. But you got this. I'm rooting for you. I'm hoping it goes well. And if it doesn't, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Don't give up. But yeah, my day was good. I overslept a little bit. So my day has been very like behind schedule. You know, I told you guys I was going to go to a listening party. Didn't go because I just didn't have time. I got to the gym at like 2. I was supposed to be there at noon in order to make it to the listening party. But oops. I had an insane leg day. I'm not kidding. It was so good. I didn't have to wait for a single machine. Everything felt good. My strength, I'll be honest, my squat, it's not good right now. I was getting a little bit stronger for a second there. And I was really excited I'm reverse dieting right now. I just bumped my calories up to wow. Okay. Can't speak. I just bumped my calories up to 2,900 a day. I was in my deficit. I was only eating, I say only, it's a lot of food. In my deficit, I was eating 2,700. And then I decided this month I'm going to like recoup and reverse diet and then go back to cutting and be in a deficit in March. Damn. Okay. And I'd been at 2,800 for the last like week and a half. Now we're at 2,900. And with that reverse, I was so excited because I was like, oh, I'm going to get stronger. I'm going to build some mass again. And then I also decided at the exact same time, I'm going to run a half marathon in May. So I started training and my squat is pretty bad. I was hitting 215 for my working sets in early January. Today was 195 and it was hard as fuck. So, and that's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. That's 195 is a lot. I think I only weigh like I haven't weighed myself in a couple weeks. So I probably weigh around like 160. So 195 is not bad. It's not bad. And I'm also not a power lifter. I'm not training to get strong as fuck, but like I would like to be a little bit stronger. But that being said, I did run 3.5 miles and it felt pretty easy. The only thing I'm really struggling with running is having to pee. Like that's the biggest thing I'm like thinking about with the Steph Marathon. I'm thinking like there's gotta have to be places to pee like every couple miles. Like I can't like 3.5 miles. And like as soon as I was done, I was like, I have to pee. I have to pee right fucking now. So I need to like, it sucks because you need to be hydrated. But like, I'm going to have to dehydrate myself for this half marathon. Like it's going to be rough for me. I have a very small bladder. That's what I've learned in my life. And yeah, it's going to be rough managing that, but that's okay. Maybe I'll just piss myself. Go piss, girl. Maybe I'll just who doesn't want to be stronger? Exactly. Being stronger is sick as fuck. But I also want to be fast and I also want to run. So they don't go hand in hand. I'm trying to make it happen. We're going to make it happen, but it's a little disappointing seeing my numbers go, but I'm getting fast and my cardio is great. My heart rate, I can't get my heart. Well, I am Miss Hybrid. I'm a hybrid athlete. What can I say? Yeah, you know, I do cardio and I run. Yeah, let's talk about the gym. Let's talk about the gym, guys. Since we're just chatting, let's talk about the gym. That's what I fucking do. So, how do you search for a good gym? So, it depends on what you're looking for, all right? I love your pickles, pickle. Oh, I love it. It depends, truthfully. I go to a corporate gym, And genuinely, I do like it. I have some gripes with some corporate gyms just because of how hard it is to like cancel memberships and shit and all the hidden fees and whatever, but mine isn't that bad. I do love a Planet Fitness. I will be honest, I love Planet Fitness. I think it's affordable. I think they have all the equipment that you need if you're just someone who's trying to get in shape. Obviously, if you're a power lifter, if you're an Olympic lifter, if you are a CrossFit athlete, Planet Fitness isn't ideal, but it is great for most people. I would go to Planet Fitness if there was one close enough to me. There's a few in my town. They're just like, I hate driving and I'm not going to drive 20 minutes to the gym. You can't make me. I love the YMCA. I went to the YMCA for years, and every time I go home, I lift at my YMCA in my hometown. I love the YMCA. True. Closif. Closif is a new word. Welcome to Closif. But yeah, I think the main things that you should look for when you're looking for a gym is obviously the price, if you are getting what you're paying for. So if you're paying for amenities that you don't use, I don't think that's a good gym. Like I used to go to Genesis, and that's like a Midwest chain, and it's expensive as fuck, but it's because you have access to a pool. There's normally an outside pool. There's tennis courts. There's studio classes, all of these extra things that you're paying for in your membership. And there's no way to just pay for the gym. Like you have to pay for it all. Some gyms, like the one I go to, there are tiered memberships. So you can pay for all of the amenities. You can pay for some of the amenities, or you can just pay for the gym. And I just pay for the gym. So yeah, looking at the price and what you're paying for, that's number one. Then I would look at the people that are going there, because I think that I perform much better in an environment where everyone else is working hard. So that's one of the problems with the Planet Fitness is like everybody goes to Planet Fitness, you know? And sometimes, not to talk shit, like I think that all gyms are valid. Oh, I just fucked that up. Go back. Hello, Humbugu. Welcome. We are just chatting today because my upload speed is fucked up again. Spectrum's coming again tomorrow to hopefully fix it. But probably no gaming because I know I'm dropping frames like a motherfucker. So I'm staying still and I'm just yapping because I know the sound is okay, but the frames are bad. What was I talking about? Yeah, environment. So like if you want to make friends at your gym, you should probably be at a gym where everyone is working just as hard as you. Oh, if you get a discount through your health insurance, yes, that is a thing. I have learned this. My health insurance is shit, but if you have good health insurance or health insurance through your employer, oftentimes you can get discounts for specific gyms that work with that health insurance brand. So if you have health insurance, that's something to think about. But also, yeah, the community and also just like the equipment. Is everything kept clean? That's a big thing for me. I know that like most powerlifting gyms are very like, you know, or strongman gyms. They're like, dude, 50% off. That's fucking sick. I'm jealous. But you know, like old school gyms, they're not really clean. But if the equipment is broken, that's a huge red flag. If you go and tour a gym and like there are pieces of equipment that have signs on them that say they're out of order, ask while you're getting the tour and be like, when is that going to be fixed? And if you don't get a straight answer, that's a huge red flag. Huge red flag. Like at my gym right now, they normally fix equipment like that, but their water fountains, there's only one working water fountain. The other two have been broken for like a couple weeks. And I'm like, don't like that. See, exactly. I don't want staff, bro. Like gyms need to be clean. If they don't have stations to wipe your shit down like all over, but also powerlifting and strongman gyms are kind of built like that. And that's just how they are. And if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. And I love that for you. Yeah, those are the things I would look for. That's what I would advise. I think that every gym has its pros and cons, and they're never going to be perfect unless you build your own, but that's expensive. So, yeah. Anything else? Any other questions? This is a Q&A now. Hit me with your burning questions about anything. Well, not anything. Don't get weird. Keep it PG-13, okay? We're adults, but like respect me, all right? Respect me and my thoughts, please. Thank you. Yeah, dude, I'm still so mad at myself for not recording the fucking stream yesterday. I'm sorry, guys. If you want to rewatch it, you can rewatch it on Twitch, but I'm an idiot. And if anyone has any if anyone's ever downloaded a VOD from Twitch through like a third-party channel and it's not been shitty and you haven't gotten a virus, let me know, because I haven't found a way to do it yet. How did I come up with closive? I stutter sometimes. Sometimes I talk really fast and I skip words or syllables, and that's how I come up with the great vocabulary I have. So thank you. But you're welcome, Jake. Fave lift, fave stretch, fave post lift snack. Oh, these are good. Do I garden post lift? Okay, so there's a lot of questions here. I'm excited to answer all of them. My favorite lift is bench. It has always been bench. Okay, Kurgan, I'm going to get to that question. I want to talk about lifting first. Bench. I'm a bench queen. Anything that is a press. I don't really like an overhead press. Overhead press pisses me off, and I also have a bad elbow. So if that hurts, then like the press sucks. So, but I love bench. I haven't benched in a long time. Look, I know bench is lame. It's not functional. It's not ideal. It's not really worth anything other than bragging rights. But as a girl who can bench a lot, it makes me feel good about myself. And that's all that matters. It's my favorite lift. I don't do it anymore. I do incline, but I don't bench because it's just pointless. If you're a power lifter, it's important. But if you're not, it's a pointless lift, but it's my favorite fucking lift. My favorite stretch is probably a straddle forward fold, which is like the precursor to a middle split. It's just, it opens up your hips, your hamstrings, your low back. It feels good. You can stay there forever. I fucking love it so much. It's my favorite stretch, and it always will be. My favorite post-lift snack, currently, I have the same thing post-lift every single day. I have an Orgain 30-gram chocolate protein shake. It's a satisfying lift. That's fucking right. It's satisfying, and that's what I want. But yeah, these Orgain chocolate protein shakes, they're 30 grams of protein. I buy them in bulk at Costco. I love those. And then I also have a Built bar normally. Those are amazing. The macros on Built bars are crazy. And I really like the brownie ones. I've only had the brownie and the coconut. That's it, because those are the only flavors that Costco sells. But I know there's other flavors out there that are good. And those are my go-to post-lift snacks. And would I say they're my favorite? Not really. Like, it's not like I like get excited to eat them, but the macros, they're unbeatable. So, hey, you know what? That's fair, though. That's okay. If you want to work on it, you can, but you don't have to. That's the nice thing, is it's pointless. All right, there are better lifts to put your energy into that will give you more return. So don't feel bad. Anyways, gardening. I garden before bed. That is really the only time I garden, unless it's like a weekend or like a social event. Sometimes I'll garden before a cardio day. Like if I have a long run or I'm going to do an hour of cardio, I love gardening before cardio. I only have flour currently, but when I had like disposables or like a cart, I would bring it to the gym and I would do my lift, and then I would go to the bathroom, where I'd go to my car and I'd get a little bit, I garden for like a couple seconds, and then I'd go do my cardio, and it just makes it, for me, this isn't for everyone. And I know some people can lift after gardening, and I've tried it. I just get so weak. When I garden, I lose like my grip strength, so I can't garden and lift. It doesn't work for me. Also, when I stretch and garden, my brain moves so much slower, then it feels like stretching feels awful because it's just so slow. So the only activity I like doing while gardening is cardio. Sometimes I will garden at work. And that's nice. I like gardening at work. Pole dancing, it's a little scary because I do lose a little bit of my grip strength and I feel a little bit woo, but I've never fallen. Well, I have fallen, but not because of my grip, because of me being an idiot. So I trust myself to take care of myself. But this is not me telling you to garden and work out. Do not do that unless you are seasoned and experienced and feel like you can handle it. Challenge Marcy to a powerlifting competition. After I farm, challenge me to anything. You'll kick my fucking ass. I'll tell you that much. When I'm farming, I'm like, man, I love life and everything's so beautiful. I'm such a stereotype. Like, I get sleepy and lazy and cute. But anyways, there you go. There you go. Now, on to the really hard-hitting question that Kurgan presented. Would I rather fight one gorilla or 100 duck-sized gorillas? And for me, I would rather fight the duck-sized gorillas. I know 100 is a lot, but here's the thing. I can kick them. A real gorilla, I can't fucking kick a real gorilla without it ripping my head off my body. Like, a gorilla will kill me. But 100 little duck-sized ones, if they're just coming at me, I just start kicking. And I start running. And I just fucking step on. Like, I don't want to. Honestly, they'd be so cute. Honestly, hear me out. If there was 100 little baby gorillas, but they're, like, grown, but they're just tiny, I wouldn't want to fight them at all. I'd want to keep them as my children, and I'd raise them, and I'd be like Tarzan, but if Tarzan was raising the apes instead. You know? Yeah. What if the ducks are geese adjacent? Fuck. Okay, if they are geese gorillas, then I'm getting an AK, and that's it. Game over. Geese are feral. I have never had a bad experience with a goose per se, but when I was little, I lived in Omaha for a year, and we lived really close to this park that had like a river running through it, and there were always like water birds. So there was always ducks, there was always geese, there was always swans. And one time I was feeding the swans, because that's what you do when you're a kid. I was like 9, okay? Feeding the swans. I have a glove on because it's cold outside, thank God. But a swan bit my entire finger. Like, it fucking just latched on to my entire finger. And from that point forward, I stopped feeding the birds, and I don't fuck with them. I am scared of birds to this day. Geese are cobra chickens, and that's fucking right. Like, I do not fuck with birds that are that big. I don't really like birds in general. They freak me out. They freak me. I'm so serious, they freak me out. So, yeah. Any other hard-hitting questions? Do we want to get philosophical with it? Dude, see, okay, that was a thought that crossed my mind, but I don't think they would. If they're gorillas are pack animals. They're very intelligent. But if I was nice to them, I could, we're basically, I'm just a little bit more evolved. We could be friends. Thoughts on saunas. Let's get into saunas. So I know there's science behind saunas. I know there is. And I do think that they're probably beneficial. And I know they can help with like inflammation. I think that people who, are we more evolved is a really good, are we? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. I do think saunas can help with inflammation. They can help with soreness, and they're good for like recovery, is from what I understand. But that being said, I say I don't like them, but I've only sauna'd a few times. And when I did sauna, this is interesting. What you're about to hear is interesting. So I'm 26, not 26. I'm almost 26. I keep saying I'm 26 because I turned 26 in 14 days. 2 weeks. 2 weeks to my birthday. Keep that in mind. But I'm 25, and the last time I sauna'd, I think I was probably like 20, maybe younger than that. And every time I'd sauna'd before that, it was in a period of my life where my body temperature was always high. I was I'm not kidding. I was always hot and sweaty growing up, like post-puberty. Like once I hit puberty, from like 11 forward, I was always super sensitive to temperature. I was always too hot. I was always too sweaty, and saunas made me want to die because it's like, I'm already hot and sweaty. Why am I in here? This doesn't make me feel good. This makes me feel like I'm overheating and I'm going to die. Yeah, I want sauna trained duck-sized gorillas for my birthday. That sounds perfect. How did you know? You know what a girl wants. That's crazy. And then here's where things changed. I got an IUD when I was 20. And my temperature started to regulate more. But then I started taking Vyvanse. I got prescribed Vyvanse, and I was on Vyvanse from like 20 to 23, and I tapered off and I got off of it. So I'm no longer on Vyvanse. Miss her every day. I'm a girl who loves amphetamines. Don't take them anymore. But when I did, I was the most productive bitch in the world. I swear to God, I could get anything done. I was just like, go, go, go. But being on Vyvanse, your body temperature raises because it's an amphetamine. Like, you are like so much warmer. Your body is burning calories quicker. Your metabolism spikes. You are just hot. Dude, yeah. Thailand, the autism. Yes. Yeah, that makes you super sensitive. So yes. So it all ties in. Okay. So yes. That makes you super sensitive. And so does having like ADHD, or what I was diagnosed with when I turned 24, post-menopausal, or is it pre-menopausal? I have PMDD, which we're going to Google what that stands for, because I always just am like, I have PMDD. And PMDD is premenstrual dysphoric disorder. And so when I have an IUD now, so I don't really have a normal cycle at all. We're talking about periods. Enjoy. But when you have PMDD, the first like week before you get your period, your body is trying to kill you essentially. Like your brain is fucked, your fucking hormones are crazy, you feel insane, you get it's bad. It is so bad. And getting an IUD like really helped me with that. But it also helped with the temperature thing because my hormones were so fucking out of whack that I was so sensitive to temperatures and heat. Dude, yeah. Dude. God's strongest soldier right here. God bless you. Do you also know who Bell Hooks is? Do you guys read feminist literature? Do you like matcha? You guys, we should get matching tote bags. Everybody, film cameras and matching tote bags. On God. See, you know what it is. That's so beautiful. It's awful. It is terrible. And there's really no like cure for it. There's treatments for it. Luckily for me, an IUD works. I've had 3 or 4 IUDs in the past like 5 years. And they're kind of a bitch because I don't know what my normal cycle is at all. I never know what phase I'm in. My shit's so like unpredictable. But I don't have PMDD symptoms as bad as I used to. Dude, oh my God, a height fight. Oh, who's gonna be the tallest man? Who wins? You guys are gonna have to duke it out. But yeah, I don't like saunas based on past experiences. I haven't saunaed once since I kind of got my shit fixed. And now I'm cold all the time, which is just a symptom of losing so much weight. Now I'm fucking freezing. So I think I would like saunaing, and I think that there are benefits to doing it after a workout. It'll reduce inflammation a little bit, but I don't think it's necessary. And I think if it's something you want to do, that's awesome. But I think using it as a weight loss tool is the dumbest thing in the world. You cannot sweat out weight. You cannot sweat out fat. You cannot sweat out anything. The amount of sweat you're producing has little to no correlation with the calories you're burning. We burn calories through exhaling. So that is why when you're doing really hard cardio and you're breathing heavy, you're burning more calories. When you're lifting weights, you're burning calories, obviously from like fucking the movement of it, but also from your breathing. So, oh my God, an oil fight. Some like, what is it? Turkish oil wrestling. Somebody just got home. Hello? And they're gone. Seed oils. Only seed oils. We only use seed oils in the molecule. Yeah, no one's gonna know if you're lying. You could say you're 7 feet tall and I believe you. How are you gonna prove me? How am I supposed to prove it? You know? It's the internet. Say whatever you want. Spread misinformation. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on saunas. I think they're cool. I don't see anything wrong with them. That was a loud one. But genuinely, I don't know if they're for me. I think I would like it now because I like tanning. Like I get giddy to tan and like lay in a hot bed like a lizard on like a heat pad. I'm like, ooh, yippee, because I'm always fucking cold. And it's winter, so it's just cold. But dude, these Diet Cokes are so full. It's just like the one yesterday. Look. It's like brimming. It's so full. I love when you're full for me. Oh my God. Okay. But yeah, I think saunas are fine. I don't think there's anything bad about them. I just don't think that sitting in the sauna for an hour is probably good for you. I think it's probably bad for you. And I don't think that you should do that. They edged this damn can. I'm edging this can. Does the oil have to fit in your macros? Well, are you licking your opponent? Because if you're putting your mouth on your opponent, you're going to be consuming the calories of the oil. So you'd have to factor that in. But if you keep your tongue in your mouth, I think you're fine. I don't think you got anything to worry about. I think, dude, have you guys seen, oh my God, this was like a really big thing a couple years ago. I'm sure it still exists on the internet because like ED people are crazy. But there were like a ton of like influencers that were like skinny talk influencers that were like telling people not to use specific like shampoos and conditioners because supposedly your body can absorb the calories from your products. And like, full stop, what the fuck? Like, who gives a shit? I'm sorry. I'm gonna use soap. I don't care if I absorb a couple calories from using soap. Our tongue's allowed. You'll have to ask your opponent. That's not me. I don't make the rules. Ask your opponent, are you guys using tongue or not? This is important. We need to set the rules now. So, it's a very good question. I feel like you probably should. You know? I mean, like, why not? And that opens the door for biting. And now you can bite each other. And a good bite, that's a good weapon right there. Get your teeth out and go, you're set. I'd win any fight in the world if I could just bite people. There isn't yet, but we could make one. We could format one for sure. Rule number 1, kissing. You have to kiss. You have to kiss before the match and after so that you're on good terms, okay? Brotherly love. That's what we're all about in the molecule. Some girls love biting. I'm definitely a biter. It's because I have a fucking... tongue is optional. I think the tongue should be reserved for the fight, but smooch, mandatory. For sure. You just assume... Okay, good assumption. Truthfully, great assumption. You read the vibes perfectly, honestly. Kissing is not only allowed, it's enforced. So, you're set. But yeah, I do be biting. I'm a biter. Sometimes you just see a really good shoulder or like a really good bicep. It's always shoulders and biceps. And I'm just like, I want to bite that. It would feel good on my mouth. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I could bite my own bicep in my own shoulder. I'm sure I could. I can't. Like, I just can't. Because if I flex, I can't. Like, oh, wait, I lied. I totally could bite my own bicep. But it's not the same. I don't know if I could bite my own. I could bite my own shoulder. But again, it's just not the same. Yeah. We kiss our homies in the molecule. It's Smooch City up in this bitch, you know? Yeah, tongue is halftime. While Bad Bunny is performing, you guys can make the fuck out. So yeah, French kissing is like a special weapon you can only use like if your HP is really low. It's like an emergency situation. Yeah, championship rounds only and only in emergencies. I think those are good rules. We're really planning this beautifully. So the Turkish oil wrestling kissing bout between the tallest men in chat will be happening soon. I'm very excited. Kissing, a respectful handshake, and then a hug at the end. Hug at the end. Yeah, desperation move. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, French kissing is a desperation move. It's yeah, desperate times call for desperate measures, and French kissing is one of them. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, guys, can we talk about drama? Do you guys want to talk about some drama? I want to talk about some drama so I can clip this and post it. Because I want to make a video about this really bad. Is there a point system or just... Also, first-time chatter, hello, welcome, your username. Happy to have you. I think it should be a point system. I think it should be a point system because that way we have to really pay attention and we can't miss anything. I think it'll be fun. Dude, this is going to be front page news. This is going to be the new UFC. UFC is going this way. Andrew Tate opened the door. Andrew Tate walked so that Turkish oil wrestling French kissing match could happen. Anyways, okay. Yeah, Ruse de Tuesday style. Mm-hmm. It's tea time. So, I don't know how tapped in you guys are to like fitness influencers on Instagram and TikTok, I guess. But I mostly use Instagram and it's all over my Instagram. But last week, I'm sure you guys have seen this person before. I'll pull up a picture of him so that like anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about can kind of know what's going on. So Scotty K Fitness, if you're familiar, I know you've seen this man before. Let me pull up just a straight picture. Thank you. All right, left monitor, this guy. This is our guy we're talking about. right here. I'm sure you've seen him. I'm sure you're familiar with him. Andrew Tate. I'm stealing that. Andrew Tate is funny. Yeah, you guys know who that is. So I really loved Scotty K. I will be so real with you. He was always very like middle of the road centrist vibes for a fitness influencer. And it's like, here's my take. I think anyone with a platform, all the right wing chuds are mad at him. They are. We're gonna get into that. So here's my take. Here's my hot take. I think anybody with a fucking platform, you have to be political. You don't have to be left leaning, but you have political beliefs. I know you do. Nobody doesn't pay attention to politics. People say that, but they still have political beliefs. Like anyone I've ever met who's like, oh, I'm not that political, probably has opinions that I don't agree with, and those are political. So, oh God, I'm glad that you're here. So my hot take is you have a platform, you need to use it. And you don't have to use it for the same reasons I use mine, but you have a platform, I expect you to use it. Period. Everything is political because you can't do shit if ICE shoots you in the fucking face. And even before ICE started shooting people in the fucking face, everything has always been political, specifically the gym. Gyms were not a fucking, like, women couldn't go to the gym for years. Black people, brown people couldn't go to the gym for years. Like, it's fucking political, all right? Anyways, that being said, Scotty was always very centrist-y, but he was very, like, pro-LGBTQ. He was a safe space. He was an ally. He hated racism. He would speak out for people, but he would never make, like, broad political statements or, like, niche political statements or anything. You know, yeah, fuck a fence sitter, use your fucking platform. And again, I'm not happy if you're a right-winger with a platform, but I'd rather you, you know, at least if you have beliefs, speak on them. It's better for you to be an outright, hello zombie. It's better for you to be an outright piece of shit than a closeted piece of shit, in my opinion. I would rather, if you have harmful beliefs, be open about them so that I can like make a character judgment as opposed to just trying to assume, you know? I'm gonna take my glasses off because the glare is pissing me off. Anyways, a couple weeks ago, it was after the Alex Peretti shooting. Scott made a video. After Renee Good got shot, he did make a video about first aid. He showed his first aid kit. He showed how to apply a tourniquet, how to stop bleeding, how to bandage a gun wound. And that was it. He didn't make any statement about anything. He just posted that video. And I thought that was, you know, something. And for someone with such a big following as he had, I was like, that's cool. That's a good video. And then after Alex Peretti, he made another video condemning ICE entirely, saying, fuck ICE. And I was like, yes, King. Yes, thank you. Fucking finally. You know, like, you're saying the right thing, and you have 2 million followers on Instagram. And I know the majority of them are young, impressionable men who go to the gym and spew their toxic masculine bullshit and are normally following like looks maxing guys and right wingers. And it's really cool to see someone in kind of adjacent to that community, because he does hang out, did hang out with a lot of people who I do not fuck with. It was cool to see him take a really hard stance on something that really matters, and that was awesome. And then this is where things get fucked. Somebody in his comments was disagreeing with him and was basically calling him homophobic slurs, and people were being like just rude and awful, and he fucked up. And I'm not going to defend him at all, because a lot more has come out about him, and I do not like him as a person anymore, and I am really fucking upset that I ever went to bat for him, and I'm just beyond disappointed. But at the time when he clapped back at these people that were shitting on him, he chose to clap back in a way that was not professional. And here's the thing, we're all human. I am small bean, small fish in big sea. I have 100,000 followers on Instagram. And when I got 100,000 followers, I was like, holy shit, how the fuck did I do this? Like, that's crazy. And like, that's a big number, but in the grand scheme of things, Scotty K had 2 million followers. 100,000 ain't shit compared to 2 million, but still, I'm using my platform and I'm speaking on it. And even though 100,000 people isn't that many, it's still enough that like anything I say is going to not necessarily influence someone, but it's going to be absorbed by people. Like, I am putting information out on the internet and people are like trusting me and taking my word, and they're seeing how I respond to others. And I need to conduct myself in a way that is like semi-professional. I don't think I'm very professional at all. I get into arguments with people in my comments all the time. I've gotten really good at blocking people. I will just block someone if they say something hateful in my comments, or I'll make a reel responding. I don't really get into nitty-gritty arguments anymore because it's just a waste of my time. Sometimes I'll give like a one-liner or a burn of some type, and then I'll just block them. But Scotty chose to respond to someone that was getting mad at him for speaking out about ICE. And the way he chose to respond was to essentially dox them. I use that word in quotation marks because not trying to defend him. He is a bad person. We have come to find out. But at the time when it happened, I didn't actually see it as doxing because all he did was go to a public Facebook profile of the person talking shit in his comments and provide all of the information that was publicly listed in this person's public Facebook profile. So he gave the full name, he gave their like work, with their work address, like the city they live in, that type of information. And then also may have mentioned how they are disabled. This person was disabled, they were in an accident, and they were paralyzed. And he made a dig at this person for being disabled. And Scotty has publicly made many videos about his disabled brother. He has a disabled brother who he cares for. And as someone who like claims to be an ally in a safe space, it's a little bit fucked up to be ableist. Like you're a role model. You got to watch yourself. Stop talking with your hands. Okay, I'm sitting on them now. Fucking frames, man. Fucking frames. I love talking with my hands. God damn it. You guys know I'm a very whoo type person, but I'm keeping my hands in between my legs. Not in a weird way. Anyways, yeah. So he made a very ableist comment and essentially quote unquote doxed this person. And the right, I really struggle with my R's and W's. You guys know this. The right wing grifters in the fitness space saw this and had a fucking field day. And here is where I get to talk my fucking shit. Because one of them, most of the people making content about this are centrists. I would call them centrists, which I don't think centrism really exists anymore. They're conservatives, but they're not radicals. They're just conservatives. One of them is a radical, though, and he's a fucking piece of shit. And I'm going to name drop him. Runvus Coaching. Let's pull him up. Chat, I'm going to get messy. I don't give a fuck. I fucking hate this guy, and I'll say that with my entire chest. I've actually been speedrunning. I've been speedrunning trying to get blocked by him. I will go into his comments on videos occasionally when my brain can handle it, and I will just make fun of him, because he's a piece of shit. But this motherfucker, this fucking cuck, this chud, this absolute waste of space on the internet, this useless fucking man who contributes nothing to society, Runvus Coaching, piece of shit, consistently fatphobic, consistently transphobic, consistently racist, consistently classist, consistently ableist, consistently a piece of shit. Fuck Runvus. Made a video about Scotty K. Moderates or I don't care about politics, man. Yes. Okay, sorry, sensei. I'm heated. I hate this fucking guy. Yes, he needs to apologize to trees for wasting the oxygen they make. Yes. Yeah, every breath he takes is taking away from someone who deserves it more. I'm so serious when I say this. Every word he speaks is just toxic bullshit. And the thing that really pisses me off about Runvus is that he kind of blew up within the last few months. He didn't used to be a big channel. I first heard about Runvus. Yeah, fuck this guy. I first heard about him in like July or June of last year, and he maybe only had like 20,000 followers, but he's built a big platform up to 171,000 followers on Instagram. I've never seen him on TikTok, but I'm sure he has a big TikTok following. You stumbled in at a great time, first time chatter. Perturbed Duck. What a great name. Yeah, we're talking fucking shit right now. Anyways, when he first started making content, I won't lie, I thought he was kind of funny. He would respond to like for lack of a better word, like hybrid athletes or like optimization people. But then he started just like shitting on their physiques, and it was mostly a lot of guys that were just smaller than him. And he would just talk shit on their physiques. And it's like, it's one thing to critique someone's training style and kind of be like, hey, what you're doing doesn't make sense and it's kind of pointless. Because he would make fun of people who like do like a carnivore diet or train and do weird movements or like partials. He would make fun of people doing partial movements in the gym. But then it just became, oh, you're not as jacked as me, fuck you. And this guy's blasting gear. Like, let's all be honest. Yeah, his anti-science-based lifter club. You guys know I'm a Jeff Nippard stan, okay? I'm a Jeff Nippard stan. So when he attacks science-based lifting, he attacks me, okay? I love my Jeff Nippard and my science. Because why the fuck wouldn't you want to be science-based? I'm sorry, what reality do you live in where you're just like, fuck science? That's such a conservative take, you know? That is the most conservative take, is to be like, fuck science. Brother, science determines everything. Science has the answers. Yes, shout out Jeff Nippard. We are Jeff Nippard stans. I'm going to stop talking with my hands. Short Kings rise. Even though Sensei supposedly is like 6 feet tall, but you know, we're not going to... Yeah, magic... Bro's doing magic-based lifting. He's using potions and elixirs to level up in the gym. He's building stamina by leveling up all of his fucking... Yeah, you know? What's wrong, gear boy? Scared to fucking actually work hard? Oh, no. I fucking hate this guy. Anyways, so his content just sort of like I followed him. I'm not gonna lie. When he first started making content, I thought it was funny, and I followed him. And then his content just went pure grift, pure, I'm going to talk shit on people who don't deserve it, pure, I'm going to make fun of fat people, pure bullshit. And so I unfollowed him, and I was like, well, I'll never see him again. He's not important. Yeah, I don't know how anyone can hate Jeff. He's such a sweet boy. Anyways, he's back and bigger than ever, because when Scotty K fucked up, you know who was the first to pounce? This guy. And it's so fucking hypocritical for this motherfucker to be the one chirping, because he says the F slur online quite frequently. He literally said the F slur in his video about Scotty. And he's like, oh, you're not being woke. And you just said a homophobic slur. I'm sorry, what the fuck? I'm sorry, who the fuck are you? It's so weird to me how the right is like, fuck cancel culture. We hate cancel culture. But as soon as someone on the left fucks up a little bit, which Scotty fucked up more than a little bit, we're gonna get into that. But at the time, I thought it was just a little fuck up. At the time, it seemed like just a little fuck up. Rise, the supplement brand that Scotty worked for, let him go over the comment he made, quote unquote, doxing this commenter and being ableist. And Runvus jumped on it. And it's like, bro, you hate cancel culture. You have videos where you're like, why to be cancel people? But here you are doing it. You're the biggest perpetrators. It's so weird to me that right-wingers are like, fuck cancel culture. But they are the perpetrators of it. The left wants to give people second chances. The left wants people to learn and to redeem themselves. We always have, except for like, you know, serial offenders and like rapists and like actual criminals that like do unforgivable things. Specifically just sex crimes. I think that's about the only place where I don't extend my empathy is to sex offenders and accused of that kind of shit. Truly, that's where my empathy dies. You don't get a second chance for that, and I'm not sorry. I stand on that. Yeah, they're all... Dude, this guy is so anti-women. He's so straight and so macho, but he hates women. One of my friends, my mutuals, Dark Divine Fitness, she's amazing. She is a plus-size woman. She's not tiny, but she's in great shape, and she could kick your ass. He made a video calling her fat. And, like, it was so fucking rude and disgusting. Like, the video had no commentary, nothing important in it. Just him shitting on a woman's appearance for no fucking reason. This woman was minding her business, and he went out of his way to make a video just calling her fat. Exactly. Yeah, any sex crimes, period, you do not deserve my empathy. Yeah, here's the thing, runvus. I know if you see this, you're not going to understand anything I said because your vocabulary is the size of a Dr. Seuss book. I understand that, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't understand big words. We can buy you a thesaurus, okay? You'll figure out what I'm saying about you eventually, I promise. But I know your little pea-sized brain can't handle it all right now. One day, you'll grow up and you'll understand you're a piece of shit. You don't deserve a platform, and you fucking suck, and I hate you. That being said, yeah, they have Google. Use it. Use Google. He's going to have to put my fucking... He's going to take the VOD and put it in Chat GPT and ask it to explain it to him like he's 5. You know? That's the only way he'll be able to understand. Regardless, runvus makes a couple videos, and then Goob. If you guys know Goob, he is like the... You remember iDubbbz as Content Cop? Y'all remember Content Cop? I love iDubbbz. He's had a great redemption arc. Perfect example of the left extending grace to someone who was a victim of cancel culture and letting him come back. And now he's better than ever, and he's married, and he has a hot wife, and he looks great, and I love him, and I'm proud of iDubbbz. Go iDubbbz. Go iDubbbz redemption arc. Once my frames get fixed, I'm coming for you, Hassan. Mark my fucking words. I'm next. I'm going to be on that stream. I'm not kidding. That is a dream of mine. That was disrespectful to Dr. Seuss. My bad, Dr. Seuss. Yeah. Oh boy, right? I'm sorry to expose you to runvus. I'm sorry you had to be exposed to runvus. I wish I didn't know who he was, and I wish I didn't have to talk about this, but I'm yapping, and I'm going to keep fucking yapping. But yeah, one of my life goals is to be on Hassan's stream, just so everyone knows. So Goob is a transphobe. Yeah, here's the thing about Goob. I don't want to talk too much shit on Goob because I personally am connected to Goob because Goob made a video about my ex-fiance. Because my ex-fiance, for some reason, was in Goob's DMs talking shit to him. And so Goob made a video. I love Mr. Piker. Mr. Piker? Hi. Hi. But yeah, Goob made a video about my ex-fiance because for some reason my ex-fiance was chirping, and I don't know, I wasn't involved in this situation, but Goob, like, straight up, my ex-fiance deleted, he's in jail right now, obviously, and he's been in jail for a long time, but this is before he went to jail. He, like, deleted his social media entirely because Goob made a video exposing him, showing the protection order, and everything he did to me. Put that on the internet. And bro, he like literally deleted his entire online footprint. It's crazy. So I like respect Goob for what he did for me. He genuinely didn't do it for me. I wasn't connected to this at all. And I didn't know about it until the video was already public and people were like sending it to me. People were sending me this video and I'm like, what the fuck? That being said, I don't agree with Goob politically. He has made several... I have since unfollowed him. I was following Goob up until a couple days ago. I unfollowed him because he made a couple videos saying how he doesn't give a fuck about speaking up about ICE. He doesn't give a fuck about politics and it's not his place. Which is crazy because he made a video about Charlie Kirk. So if you're going to talk about Charlie Kirk, you have to talk about ICE. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Like, what the fuck? Like, actually, what the fuck? Dude, to talk with Will and Caroline would be amazing. I don't watch films, so I wouldn't be able to really stand my ground in that conversation, but I would just like to meet them, you know? Yes, Goob, yes, I'll pull him up. I'll show him to you guys too, so that you know who we're talking about. Do you guys want to watch the videos? I really don't want to watch them. They're really toxic, and like, it's not a good time, but this guy, this is who we're talking about. He's very good friends with runvus, apparently. I didn't know this, but they're like besties. Yeah, this is who we're talking about. He's the content cop of the fitness space. Yeah, I don't want to watch any of the videos. We're not going to watch any of the videos. Don't worry, I'm saving. They don't deserve more plays, you know? But yeah, don't follow this guy. Like, I don't know. He's a right-wing grifter. But I really appreciate him for making the video about my ex-fiance that he did. Like, I respect you for that. I disagree with you politically, and we can just go our separate ways. That being said, runvus makes a video, Goob makes a video, calling out Scotty K and how Rise let him go and how he was ableist. things got worse today. Okay? Goob dropped another video. Supposedly, Scotty K Fitness is a fake person. I don't remember his real name. I'm gonna go watch this video to find out what his real name is so that I give you the correct information. What was his name? I'm just gonna Google it. Actually, I don't want to watch this video. Scotty K Fitness, real name. That's not his real name. Shit, okay, I think I have to watch the video. Okay, we're only gonna watch the video for like 2 seconds, okay? Because it's bad, guys. It's pretty bad. All right. Ready?
With being famous, but in your past life, you were a huge piece of shit. No matter what you think you've changed, or no matter how you've tried to alter your appearance or maybe your name, you can never outrun the shit that you did. Scotty K Fitness, also known as Matt Kramer, welcome to the show. So Scotty's made headlines recently for just kind of being a douchebag. He made fun of a disabled person, he got canceled, Rise let him go. But I'm here to tell you, he's going to relish and miss the times when we were shitting on him for just that. Because Scotty has a dirty secret. You see this safe space on his bio.
I'm not.
It's quite misleading. Because Scotty was actually born Matthew Scott Kramer. This is his birth certificate. And in July 2025, when he got really famous, he changed his name to Scotty Knox Flynn. Now, Scotty, also known as Matt, told the judge that he was changing his name because he didn't like his family's name and one.
Anyways, so yeah, Scott changed his name and... Hi, so what you missed is that we're talking about fitness influencer drama. My frames are fucked. Spectrum is coming tomorrow. We're not playing Dark Souls because my frames are fucked up again, but Spectrum is coming tomorrow. But you did miss a lot. We're currently in the Scotty K Fitness saga. I just played part of Goob's video kind of explaining that Scotty changed his name. And now I'm going to tell you guys why he changed his name. So, and here's the part that sucks is that this hasn't been corroborated. Corroborated? Is that the word? Corroborated? Corroborated? That word is too big for runvus and too big for me. But corroborated. I'm Googling that. I'm not using chat. Yes? Okay, I nailed it. Corroborated. Story hasn't been corroborated by anybody else besides Goob. But, like, here's the thing about Goob is he always has good sources. That's the thing about him, that he knows he's not spreading disinformation. That guy, even though he's bloodthirsty and was waiting for the opportunity to jump down Scotty's throat, I know he probably has good sources, and I don't need to hear from anyone else. Genuinely, like, corroborated? Is it corroborated? Corroborated. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna stop saying that word. So I know that this is probably all true. But I'm going to say allegedly in case anything happens. This is not from a homo slur. So, yeah, he always has his receipts. Basically, Scotty didn't say anything homophobic. I mean, somebody said something homophobic to him. He retaliated by quote-unquote doxing the person and being ableist because they have a disability. And he got let go from Rise, and the internet crucified him. And initially it was just for those actions. But then the truth came out that Scotty K Fitness changed his name from whatever the fuck it was originally. I think it was like Matt or something. Because he used to be a police officer, which we knew, and he has a military background. But he was an officer at a school, and he made inappropriate comments towards female students at the school and made his coworkers Matthew Kramer, thank you for nailing that. And made his coworkers uncomfortable, and they were investigating him, but he quit. Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my bed. So that he's in the school, but she's on her knees. Scotty doesn't know. Yeah. Sorry, I had a little riff moment. Yeah. Matt Damon, the singer from Eurotrip. Basically, yeah, so instead of the investigation ever, like, getting finished or him getting punished, he just quit. And so the investigation had to close because he just quit. which is crazy that you can just quit in the middle of like a fucking that and just get away with it. Like that, the system is fucked. Anyways, there's also an allegation that he threatened to kill a woman jujitsu instructor and made her extremely uncomfortable and threatened her and said that he could make her disappear because of his police and military background. And I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. You can't say that. Like, fuck you. Matt Damon should have won a Grammy for that. Oh, God. The full song's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But yeah, so basically, that's what happened. And I'm a little bit mad about it. I'm very mad about it. Because I defended this person. Because I thought they were a good person. Because they led all of us to believe they were a good person. Which is what you do when you're a bad person. You know? Dude, that makes sense. The amount of shit that happens in the military, I can't imagine. It's like the Catholic Church. They just move people around. You know? Just like, oh, you did something bad? We'll send you over there. It's like Spotlight. Boston PD! You know? Yeah. It is a bold move, right? Dude. But yeah, so that's what happened. And I don't think there's any redeeming that. Because, like I said before, I draw a line at where people deserve redemption. And sexual harassment is one of those things. Like, yeah. And I'm sure you have. Fucking heartbreaking. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so that's the drama. And my 2 cents are, yeah, Scotty K Fitness is a bad guy. Here's my clip. Chat, walk in. Here's the clip. Let's roll the clip. I actually was like filming this video before stream started, and then it got late, and I was like, fuck, I just have to stream. So I had the phrasing. I had it like super catchy and snappy, and I can't remember how I wanted to phrase this. Basically, is Scotty K Fitness a bad guy? Yes, we know that now. We didn't know that at the time. We know that now. Do I think that his online presence before these allegations were surfaced was like a net positive for the fitness industry? Yes. I was a huge Scotty K Fitness fan. I think that he was a light in a very dark tunnel in this very toxic manosphere fitness space. And I think that he used his platform to provide so much like positive masculinity and show what it means to be a good man. And it's heartbreaking that he wasn't, and it was all an act. Like, I can't think of another male fitness influencer with his size of a platform that was comfortable speaking about things the way he was, even though he was still pretty centrist. And that was as like warm and inviting. It's a devastating loss. But I'm glad it happened because fuck him. Like, fuck him. He should have never had that platform to begin with. And it's very upsetting that he was able to. It's upsetting that a judge was just allowed someone with allegations of literal pedophilia change their name to just get away from it. Like, that's the problem here. Also, his behavior. But, like, we live in a world where bad people can just keep getting away with bad things and run away from their past and never face repercussions because we just let white men do that. We just let white men do that. And that sucks. We also let white men run their mouths on the internet way too much. Runvus, shut the fuck up. I hate him. Oh, I hate him so much. Because it's like, it's one thing to have a take on this. It's another thing to just fucking be a piece of shit. And runvus fucking is. Yeah. Anyways, so that's my spiel. You can run your mouth, sensei. You're running it responsibly. So you're allowed to do whatever the fuck. And I know you're not going to abuse the power of running thy mouth. Oh, I love Noelle. I love Noelle. Noelle is a very good... See, that's the only other person I can think of in the manosphere, truthfully, is Noelle. I also just don't follow a lot of men. I mostly follow women. So, and all of the like left leaning like men in the fitness space, there are a lot of them and I love them and I'm mutuals with most of them. Like I've found community. There are good men out there. They just don't have big platforms yet. And I hope they do. I hope every day that the men that I am friends with on the internet who are making great leftist content in the fitness industry blow up. I'm rooting for them. But we need it to happen now because like who is there besides Noelle? And Noelle will never be political. Noelle is not political. Noelle is just positive masculinity, which we need more of. I love a good man. Yeah, you kiss a lot. You got to be ready to kiss a lot, Sensei. You got a big kissing match coming up. So I do love James Coppola. He is decent. He has a decent sized platform. He is great. He got dragged into this as well. Actually, runvus made a video talking shit about him literally today. That's how much runvus sucks. James Coppola is great. I just think there's a problem. His audience is mostly women and already left-leaning people. Bradley Thor, mostly. Why do I feel like I know that name? I feel like I know that name. Let me look him up really quick. I think I know them. Is he the guy with the long hair? Oh, he's the hot guy. Okay. Yeah, see, here's the problem with him here's the thing. Here's the problem. Same with James Coppola, same with Bradley. This is nothing they did. They have done nothing wrong. They are amazing. Noelle does make some videos, but overall I think Noelle is a net positive. I assume anyone online named Thor has long hair. So literally, I was like, is it the guy with the long hair? It's not. It's the lumberjack. He's the lumberjack. He's the hot lumberjack from TikTok. You guys remember that? He like blew up in COVID. Oh, God, my bad. Oh, God forbid. God forbid. But yeah, he's the hot lumberjack from TikTok. Is this political?
Fucking clown makeup. No, it's not. You fucking lib. You're a dim. You're a lib. Bro, I'm telling you right now. If you just read the package, flip it over, read
He's
the
talking
package,
about the Epstein files.
It's makeup for clowns.
Which,
you're
like,
right, dude. You're good.
Is that something I don't want to talk about that right now. We will talk about the Epstein files at some point because I have a lot of thoughts. But I'm not going to talk about them right now. TikTok is such a fucking waste. He's great. He is cute. But here's the thing with Bradley Thor, with James Coppola. Both amazing creators, both using their platforms appropriately. I love them. They are inherently already left. They are not really reaching out and grabbing. And that's something I do with my platform is I am so inherently left that it is rare that someone who is right-leaning is going to see me, follow me, and change their mind. Because I am so left. And it is just there. And you see me and you know that. The thing with Scotty was that he was palatable by all sides. All political ideologies could look at Scotty and see something and be like, I like that about him. I can agree with him there. And he could slowly plant little seeds of left-leaning beliefs, left-leaning ideology, and potentially influence people to change their minds. I do be grabbing you. What can I say? But you guys, we're all, you know, we've all got the same thoughts. You know, we have good moral compasses. The problem is with Bradley and with James, they're great. This isn't a problem that they have created. Their audiences are mostly left-leaning people, mostly women, mostly people who don't need their ideology. And that doesn't mean they should stop. That does not mean they should change or stop anything. But it's like, these are already people that are already thinking the right way. Someone like Scotty was able to make content for people that didn't agree with him, and then they would still like it. And that's, thank you so much. Thank you. The comments are crazy. But that's what really sucks about losing Scotty. Like, fuck Scotty, but like, it sucks that we lost someone that was able to grab people and save them. And we need someone else to do that. And like, I can't think of anyone. And I'm hoping someone rises to the occasion because we need a man in the fitness space that's huge and not a piece of shit. And exactly, that's the thing about men, is they don't want to listen. They don't want to learn. And I shouldn't be misandrous and I shouldn't just generalize. But like, specifically in the fitness space, men don't want to be told what they're doing wrong. They want to see a fucking bro on trend, shitting on fat people, calling people gay. That's what they want. And that's what they're getting. There are hundreds of runvuses, and there was only one Scotty. And I'm hoping we get another one. So, yeah. That's just my take. But I think it's pretty fucking accurate. We have Jeff Nippard. Holy shit, we have Jeff Nippard. We have Jeff Nippard, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Nippard is a loud leftist. We have Jeff Nippard. Actually, my faith in humanity has been restored. We've got Noel, we've got Jeff Nippard, we've got James, we've got Bradley. I think Jeff Nippard is our new the left, the Joe Rogan of the left. Jeff Nippard, I'm putting all of my eggs in your basket. That sounded like innuendo. I swear to God it wasn't. I am rooting for you. I've always rooted for you. Oh, I don't know these names. I'm going to look them up. I'm looking them up. You've got the deep cuts. Alex Vieta. I have a couple mutuals with them. They're a hybrid athlete. This guy has been outside a lot. You ever look at someone and you're just like, they have spent a lot of time outside. This guy has spent a lot of time outside. I love Goblin Advice. Goblin Advice and I mutuals. Actually, do you guys want me to put you on? I have a lot of good recommendations for creators. I'm going to look up Greg Knuckles. I don't know who that is. But if you guys want more leftist male fitness content creators, I know a lot of them and I can share them with you. Drug-free powerlifter, fitness writer, nerd. Cool. This guy's lefty. He posts a lot of like science. I like that. I'm gonna follow him for that. I like science. Okay. Spacey Speaks is great. Another mutual of mine. Yes. Everybody follow Spacey Speaks. Goblin Advice. Let me go to my profile and find who I'm following and I'll put you guys on. Okay. I've got hella recommendations. Yeah, I'm a hybrid athlete. I'm a hybrid athlete. Okay, one of my favorites is Colin. Let me put you guys on to Colin. Everybody, I want you to go. And Baj. Baj is awesome. Okay, here is Colin. He is amazing. I want everybody to go follow Colin. Goblin Advice is awesome. I love Goblin Advice. He actually sent me a couple videos to help me with my shooting. He went out of his way to show me how he holds his gun. And personally gave me feedback and helped me change my grip. He is a really cool guy. Colin is my number one recommendation. This guy is a working class hero. I love him. Follow him. He is great. He's very, very well educated and always has something important to say. So highly recommend him if you're not following him already. I'm going to put his name in the chat so that every time I close this, you guys can go back and look. Colin Coaches is amazing. All right, let's get another one. This is fun. This is building community. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to put Goblin Advice. You guys already mentioned him, but I'm just going to put it in there. He's amazing. Spacey Speaks is awesome. Spacey Speaks. Yes, the saturation of right-wing gym influencers is so much higher because it's so much easier to be successful as a right-winger. It is so much easier to have success in the fitness space as a right-wing conservative brain-rotted maggot. It just is. Because that's what people want to see, which is just such a fucking bummer, man. Okay, here's another one. This is one of my personal friends. This is not a big account, but I would like for them to have a big account. So this is one of my friends. They started making content. He's really cool. He's vegan, he's straight edge, big leftist. This is him, Vegan Beef, XVX. He makes great content. All of it is political. And he's also prepping for a bodybuilding show, a natural bodybuilding show. And he's vegan. And he's fucking cool. So I'm going to put his @ in here as well. So if you guys want to follow him, That would be awesome. If you like hardcore music. Oh my god, you follow Vegan! Yippee! Oh my god, does he have a Twitch account? Because that just tagged somebody. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, he's super fucking cool. I love him to death. I need to text him back. We were talking about the Scotty situation and then I went live. Let me see who else I would recommend. I have so many women I could recommend too. It was a website. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, Ethan's cool. This kid is really cool. He's young. He's not super political, but he is political. He will like repost and like post on his story political stuff because of the period. That makes sense. His music does slap. Oh my god, you're really in there. Okay, this kid is awesome. He's really fucking cool. He is I would say less political, more positive masculinity, which is really refreshing because he's young and he's huge. Like this kid is huge. Look at this kid. But he crochets and he's a very positive guy. So this is another good male left-leaning fitness influencer recommendation. I'm going to put his, it's going to say it's a website again because there's a period in the name, but he's cool as fuck. Also a friend of mine, so I feel very comfortable recommending them to you. I wish I could just remember oh, Kissick is great. This guy is awesome. He's a rascal athlete. We are friends. Oh, your stream can't keep up? Shit. I bet it's so bad with the frames. I'm going to slow down. Carter is awesome. He's pretty big. He's a rascal athlete. He's very political and he's cool. He's a vet. So any vets that are interested in like post-military life, he's in great shape. He's a coach. He's cool. Left-leaning guy. I'm going to put his @ in the chat as well. Classic_Kissick. I'm not cutting out anymore. Fuck yeah. That's good. All right. He's cool. And I'm going to keep it moving. Just going to do a couple more. I really have to piss. Angel is awesome. So Angel is non-binary. And I love them. Here we go. Angel is so fucking cool. They're a former sex worker, so they have my entire heart. Their content is brutally political. Brutally. They have the best takes. They are so sweet, so kind, and I love them. And they do a lot of like mutual aid and just a lot of like, what's the word? A social work, essentially. They're amazing. So I highly recommend Angel. If you're not following Angel yet, they are a great account to follow. Let's look him up. I've never heard of him. Them. I don't know what their pronouns are, so I don't want to assume. Okay, Scooby, 1961. Never heard of him. It's an old man. It's an old-ass man. Oh, old-ass man. I'm not gonna make a judgment because I don't know them, but I don't know. I feel like they make good content for old people, which is cool. Oh, okay. They made a. Actually, just kidding. I think I take it back. Dude, 1961 birth year. Damn, they're older than my dad. I think they're a little fat phobic from a couple of their posts. And they're very much like, you just gotta work harder. But I don't know. They don't have any posts about Trump or ICE. So that's something. Yeah. I can't tell you if they're safe or not, but you know, nothing bad came up when I looked him up. OGU gym guy, damn. He's like plates and what's the one? More plates, more dates. That guy, the Gorilla Mind guy. Which also I don't know where he stands, but I think I follow him. Let me give you a couple more. I know I have a couple more that I feel like I should really shout out, and I feel bad I can't remember them right now, and I'm an asshole. God, I have to pee so bad, chat. I have to pee so bad. But I'm being so brave for you. Oh, God. Let me just scroll. I should just go to my DMs. Let me go to my DMs. Hold Hold up. That's where all of my, like, friends are. No, no. Mike. Mike is awesome. This guy is awesome. Check out Mike. Oh, wait. Let me put our DMs away. I love Mike. This is a great leftist voice in the fitness community. And they are a weight loss coach. They lost a ton of weight. They've kept it off. They help people lose weight. They're awesome. Very woke. Highly recommend them. I'm going to throw their down there. So definitely, if you're on your weight loss journey, this is a really good guy to follow. He has such a good worldview, and he's very, like, helpful and warm and welcoming. And I swear you won't regret following him. So he's a nice guy. I'm just pulling my hair out, don't mind me. I washed my hair today, so, like, every time I wash my hair, I shed a little bit, like a dog. Anybody want my hair? Actually, no. Somebody does. You can't have it. Just kidding. I lied. I forgot that I'm a lady. I can't. Hey, man, there's always time. That's the thing about weight loss. There's always time, okay? Don't ever feel bad. There's always fucking time, okay? All right, I'm going to find you a couple more. Oh, John is awesome. Hold up. John just sent me a message. I'll respond to him later, but I'm going to put you guys on. Bilbo. He's, like, the strongest power lifter I've ever known in my entire life. This guy's cool as fuck. Also a rascal athlete. And he doesn't make inherently political content, but he likes all of my political content, shares political content on his stories, reposts political content. So I know he's a good guy. But his content is funny and good, and he's super fucking strong. This guy is strong as fuck. So definitely highly recommend Bilbo. And he's nerdy if you're nerdy. And he's funny. So 10 out of 10. Dude, yeah, it's crazy. You're gonna feel like you're going bald. You just lose hair when it's long. It's crazy. Like, you just lose hair every day. I'm not kidding you. This is something that, like, I've had to, like, explain to partners in the past. I have a vacuum, like a dust buster. It's behind me. You can see it right there. Specifically so that when I brush my hair, I can just vacuum it up right away. Because when I brush my hair, it's literally like hair is everywhere. Like, that's just what having long hair is. It's awful. But hey, that's how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more because there's one I really want to share with you guys. I just need to find their profile. Martin, this is my guy. Swolealist. This guy is awesome. All right, let me get his post. There we go. All right, this guy is fucking awesome. Unabashedly leftist working class content, does not give a fuck, speaks on everything, does not censor himself. Oh my god, of course! Let me give you one more. I'm giving you one more before you take off. This is the last one. He's awesome. Can confirm. But get some sleep. Appreciate you. Dude, Bilbo's the goat. Bilbo's the fucking goat. Hey, I like baldies. We've had this conversation before. I think a bald man, nothing wrong with that. If you're a man, I'm assuming. I assumed. I'm so sorry. That was very rude of me to assume. It's just statistically more men go bald. You could be a bald woman, and bald women are hot as fuck. You could be a bald they-them, and bald they-thems are hot as fuck. I don't think there's anything wrong with being bald, as long as you don't have a weird head. 2026, the year of bald men. I have been saying this. More men should go bald. I'm so serious. Dude, r/bald is so much fun. I love spending time in r/bald. I don't need any of that information, but I love to consume it. But yeah, those are my leftist male fitness influencer recs and also non-binary fitness influencer recs. So if you ever need to find more, hit the Discord, okay? If you're ever like, I need my algorithm to be better, hit the Discord. I got you. But that being said, I have to piss like a racehorse, so I'm just going to call it. We all got to start getting balder and more jacked. If you have a good head for being bald, then you're set, babe. You got nothing to worry about. And if you're getting compliments on it already, you're killing it. You're way ahead of the game. I'm happy for you. But stream tomorrow night. It's going to be a later one just because Spectrum's going to be here till like 8. But we will be playing Dark Souls tomorrow. Mark my fucking words. So no worries there. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for putting up with the dropping frames. I'm so sorry. Hey, that's okay. That's why you have hair. You don't need to worry about it. And that's what hats are for. Hats are awesome. Or wigs or a hairpiece. You know? There's options. You can always go to Turkey. Just go to Turkey. Hell yeah. All right, guys. I love you so much. I will see you tomorrow. And if everything goes as planned, we will go back to Blighttown. And well, actually not Blighttown. Somebody's leaving. We're going to go pay for our sins. So absolution tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.